Hi, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm a part of a hop for TaylorMadeCards4u. Here is a list of sponsors for the hop. There are giveaways. You can definitely find out more from Monica at TaylorMadeCards4u. This is a celebration of her reaching 7,000 subscribers. Congrats, Monica. You earned it, girl. So here I purchased 3 passport card kits. I just could not resist. I've always wanted to make these. And here are just some of the pieces that come in the 3 that I bought. I'm going to assemble one completely with you today. I'm going to show you an alternative, and then at the end I'm going to show you a journal. So this video is jam-packed full of creative ideas. I cut apart all of my ephemera, and then I have my sheets still for my backgrounds. I brought in my mushroom boxes and separated them. And now I'm using 5x7 card bases. So one of my favorite things that Monica does is she makes these passport cards, and I've always wanted to make them. I kind of did it my own way. I think, and used a card base as a cheat for my first 2 layers of the passport. And then I used this sheet, which this is exactly how it prints from the digitals that you purchase in her shop. And I used this for my 3rd layer. As you can tell, left a little bit of the white edge, that border edge that prints automatically, and then just trim down the other side. And now I have 3 layers for my card. Now the first base, I wouldn't recommend doing it the way I did it on the first base. So let me show you this one. It's a 5x7. I cut it down to a 5 by 4 1/4, I believe, that one layer, and then this other one I just trimmed down. You can do this any number of ways, but you definitely want, like on this piece here, 2 pieces that fold so that the card can stand up. Sorry, I'm having a hard time here with words today, but I'll show you all that in a minute. So this is the one card that I'm going to put together for you completely with you today, and this is the passport to New York. I have a family member who lived in New York, loves New York, and now I have a masculine card for him. You guys might remember, actually it was the last time I hopped, I think, with TaylorMadeCards4u. I made him a birthday card, and he loved it so much. The jazz card, well, this is another one for him, but maybe his next birthday card, I don't know, but it's definitely for him. All right, I'm bringing in my favorite color. Y'all are probably going to get tired of me seeing me use it, but it's Peat Moss from Ranger, and I ink blended all of my sides. I'm sorry this is moving so fast today, but because it's a part of a hop, I didn't want to do my typical 15 to 20 minute video. So forgive me. All right, I stitched this one layer, and then now you can tell I bent that over, right? And then I glued it down to the top edge. I put some paper clips on it to hold it in place. Then I grabbed this scrap piece of upholstery fabric and a black safety pin. I just thought it would add such a cool texture to this card, and I really wanted to add something up there because I like to leave my strings long when I stitch. Now a sweet friend, sent me a ton of brads and paper clips, and I pulled out those ones that say NYC, but unfortunately the N is like upside down, so those paper clips end up not working out. Okay, I love these cards because there's pockets and ephemera. I think these cards would be perfect for sending like a crafty friend, someone who can use the ephemera for journaling or card making. But also the way we're going to use this is writing our message on the ephemera. So it also gives you a great place to write maybe birthday wishes that you have for someone, or a sweet message, maybe anniversary cards, some of your favorite memories together, whatever. So I think it's fun to have the ephemera even in a card for someone who's not a card maker or crafter, because you can write different memories on each piece of ephemera. And what a sweet surprise that would be, I think. So this is where I'm discovering that the N is upside down, so my NYC is not going to work. But that's okay. I abort mission there, and I just bring in a scrap piece of paper. And now I'm collaging this biggest 5x7 piece, but I kind of did something cool with two pieces of the ephemera right here. I only glued two sides of one, and then the bottom and right side of the other, and I created one pocket with two pieces of ephemera. I've never done that before. And I really like how it came out. Okay, I have these paper pads that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I really liked this one because of the color of paper inside of it. And so it's just gonna work great here. I crinkle it up to make it look more aged. And then I harvested this really cool stamp from some of my Happy Mail. You can tell I got this one at Christmas, and it's got a hip hop stamp on it, which of course hip hop was born in New York, and the person I'm making this for loves hip hop. So I love that when he gets this, he'll be pleasantly surprised by how aged everything looks, but then it's still kind of current. I think that's going to be a fun surprise. Now here I did decide to bring in some of my aged tape and tape those two pieces of ephemera together. All right, here's an alternative. This is printed on copy paper, like 20-pound weight copy paper. And I decided just to fold it over this flap, and that decorates two sides at once. So that's really fun. And then for this portion that it doesn't cover, I just brought in some washi tape. I did glue it down with white glue because washi tape is so temporary. And so here we go, just gluing that down. And I really like how this came together. And with this one, I'm just gluing that on top as well. And again, bringing in my paper clips to hold it in place. And now I have all this great ephemera. This is a passport to Italy. And I'm actually going to use this for an anniversary card for my hubby, which is coming up in March, our 15-year anniversary. We got engaged in Italy, so I know he's going to love this. And I had all my ephemera where I wanted it, so that's why I used the washi tape to hold it in place while I glued the back of it. I just love that trick. I got it from one of my subscribers, and I've been using it ever since. Now I'm adding some lace down at the bottom here, and then I'm taking paper and covering the inside. Here are my cards today. I just love them. I love this New York card, and I know the recipient will too. He loved his jazz cards so much. It was so sweet. And yeah, so I love the way this came out. And the back is kind of grungy. Here is the anniversary card for my hubby. Oh, I love it so much. I used another piece of that paper, and I just gave a journaling spot. And think that's really fun. On this page right here, I'm going to put a photo of us because Italy's where we got engaged. So I have a really cute photo of us there. And I'll write on the ephemera, have some funny stories and things to write. I did add some photo corners to these, which I thought was fun. And then I made a journal, you guys, with the same thing. Now I added a piece of cardstock on the back there, but everything else came from this kit. I believe this is a passport to spring is what this one's called, if I'm not mistaken. And I just glued the butterfly to the label. I added all the ephemera inside. This little envelope came in. Again, you can just write all on those pieces. I created a little notepad here and a flip to go over it, and then a larger notepad here. It's a very small journal, but maybe all that you need for certain memories, if it is indeed your garden journal. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please go hop along. I know there's going to be so many awesome people, and the next person will be listed down below. Thanks for watching.